Tonight is a night you should be terrified of. Why? Because tonight something gets confirmed that's extremely bearish, guys. But in today's video, we're going to investigate what this means for the entire crypto market. Now here comes Tether and trying to save the crypto market as we speak. I mean, they better hurry or else, yeah, I think everything is gonna go downhill quite rather soon. From Well Alert, a billion USDT minted at Tether Treasury just yesterday. Right? They need to start printing like never before. They need to literally print. I don't even know, like 100 billion, guys. Okay, to prop it all up, because tonight, in about 4 hours of when I'm recording this video, 5 hours of when I'm recording this video, is when on the 2 weekly charts of Bitcoin, not XRP or ETH or the USDT.dominance chart, it only is happening with Bitcoin. But whatever happens with Bitcoin, the altcoins follow, right? It's like follow the leader, and XRP lags behind Bitcoin. So this is a telling sign, I think. Everyone else is bullish. I understand this, guys, but you know, when the signs show up, people don't listen. But I do. I try my hardest to listen to the indicators, and the indicator is telling me tonight, if this gets confirmed on the 2 weekly chart of Bitcoin, everything will fall. I don't know how hard it will fall, like these assets will fall, but I do know they will dump, guys. Why? There's a triple bearish divergence that's about to confirm tonight. Now, you may be like, okay, what's a bearish divergence, right? Why does this matter so much, especially on the 2 weekly? Is that even significant? Let me explain. Now, remember, whatever happens with Bitcoin will happen to XRP. So we have to stay ahead here, okay? A bearish divergence is basically where price keeps going higher and higher and higher, right? Higher highs, but the momentum, that's the opposite, right? It just goes lower and lower and lower. It means momentum is fading away, guys, right? There isn't, whoever's manipulating these markets to go higher, they're trying their hardest. Yes, that's why there is a triple bearish divergence formed. Okay, so whoever has manipulated Bitcoin to do this tried their hardest to keep making Bitcoin go higher, right? But they just don't have enough money. Okay, if this plays out, it's gonna dump, but they're going to wait for the money printer from the Fed to start. When that appears is when Bitcoin probably goes to like high 6 figures, right? This is basically the last thing that we need to pass through, and then it's go time, guys, right? Now, how low will we go? I'm not quite sure, but I think minimum, to be fair, I think minimum down here. Minimum, if this gets confirmed by like 4 or 5 hours. If Bitcoin can right now pump up, right? I don't know how that's even possible, but if Bitcoin can pump up hard, it's not gonna confirm the 2 weekly, guys. But if that gets confirmed, I think on the lower time frames, I think this is what's gonna happen then, right? We're gonna dump like this, pump, and then go all the way down, guys. Is my thinking, right? So yeah, you shouldn't sell here because there's gonna be another time to sell if it were to play out, but we'll see what happens. I know like 95% of people are still bullish, but the thing is, the cycle top is not in. The cycle top is not in because of this chart, the USDT.dominance chart. There's liquidity that has been formed dramatically that I've never even, look at this liquidity that's built up, guys. Okay, it's gonna get crazy. So I think in the coming weeks, maybe till like October, end of October, right, when the ETF for XRPs go live as well, it's gonna all tie in beautifully, is when we're just gonna go neutral or dump. Okay, either consolidation or dump, guys, and afterwards we're gonna fly, I think. Now, it's funny from Crypto Rover, since September is on our doorstep. September is usually Bitcoin's weakest month. In past post-halving years, August closed green before a red September, but this time August is red. Could September break the pattern? So this is Bitcoin monthly returns during the month of September, guys. What do we notice here? Right? Red, red, green, green, red, 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 green, green. Okay, so is it going to be a third time green here? Keep the streak going, right, for every year? or for the past few years, or is it going to be red that goes along with the pattern for the past decade? Okay, in the last decade. So what are we thinking here, guys? It matches up, honestly. It does match up with Bitcoin's divergences, bearish ones getting confirmed, right? And it matches up historical data, which is kind of odd if you ask me. But on the other hand, Donnie says September seasonality is going to be fun, Bitcoin, right? We could bottom out in the month of September. Look at that. It bottomed out first week of September. Then what it did is it just consolidated. That's what I'm thinking too. There's a chance that it just consolidates, right? And then look when it really exploded. November is really when it took off, which is funny, right? Matches up with XRP's ETFs. Here comes BC Backer. Bitcoin teeters at 108K, dipping below January's highs, but still technically teasing that this is just a back test of the bull flag breakouts from July. As mentioned in videos and live streams, should it close below 105K, it threatens that Bitcoin's top is already in. Okay, so he's saying here that if we close below 105K, okay, this is what's going to appear for Bitcoin, right? This could match up with Bitcoin's bearish divergences. I'm not even kidding. Because usually a bearish divergence on this time frame, guys, it's 2 weeks. The higher the time frame, the more explosive it is. A triple bearish divergence minimum takes this low. Minimum. If it were to bottom out, it would be right here, guys, 60K-ish. Now, I don't know. I'm not saying we're going to go that low. BC Backer chart suggests, look how it takes, look how it took this low, right? Where does it go to? The previous support right here. That's 60K. And I actually have a price prediction of when I said Bitcoin will bottom out at 60K. I'm not even kidding, right? I even said that. This was like a long time ago. I tweeted out, guys, a while back ago. But if that were the case, look what happens. There's always a retracement, right? So if we come down like this, it's probably going to pop back up and then down. So, I mean, we'll know, right? All it has to do during that point is get above retracement levels, and then it's go time. But I don't think, I'm going to let you guys know, because I do feel like if we go that low, there has to be a black swan, right? So if there is a black swan, I'll let you guys know, because I'm pretty sure I could time a black. Usually I'm good at timing black swan events, guys. Now here comes Benjamin Cohen, and he says, yeah, what we're thinking here. The reason Bitcoin dominance is likely going to find a low soon, plenty of lows for dominance in September as well, right? It's like a seasonality thing, it seems like, and start to go back up is because there are only 3 outcomes for the price of Bitcoin, and all 3 outcomes historically tend to lead dominance going higher. 1, if Bitcoin bounces off the 20 SMA and heads higher, then Bitcoin leads the bull market and dominance goes up. See what happened in 2017. Okay, this is Bitcoin dominance, which is this chart. What do we know about this chart, folks? This moving average. I think minimum we're going to come back to retest it. And then if it goes above, that's really bad. If it comes below, that's really good, guys. Okay? I think we're going to come back to retest this, which means money from alts will fly into Bitcoin. If Bitcoin does not hold the 20 SMA, I think it's this right here, right? We're just testing right now, and drops to the 50-week SMA like in Q3 2024 and Q1 2025, then alts get rinsed as they would then be concerned for the health of the bull market, which is, I think, this pink line. In that case, a 10% drop for Bitcoin will be a 30+% drop for most altcoins. What? That's ridiculous. If Bitcoin just sits at the 20 SMA for all of September, like 2020, right, like here, so there are 3 different scenarios. It could hold this level, Bitcoin can pump. That's point 1. Point 2, it comes back to this level, holds support and pumps. Or 3, it consolidates in this region and then pumps. It's all bullish at the end. At the end, it's gonna pump. Do you guys not see? It's just this boring phase, it seems like. So basically, no matter the direction of Bitcoin versus USD, Bitcoin dominance will likely find a low extremely soon and start heading higher, right? That's what I think too. I think money will be rotating from XRP. So there's going to be a lot of FUD with altcoins here rather shortly. I mean, there already has been with XRP, but just keep your altcoin still, right, and steady, unless you want to play this game of rotation. But again, I think Bitcoin dominance will head higher, right, to this moving average. It's going to probably hold as resistance, and hopefully it does, because it did multiple times before, and then it pushes it down, right? And that could play out for the next couple months like this, right? It's already October. Look at that, right? And in November, we start flying. October, November, when the ETFs for XRP go live, I think. But I don't think this will happen. People are calling the tops and everything. I don't think we're at the top. I think the market is just going to trick everyone that's bullish and then fly back up, guys. I don't think this will happen at all, right? Bitcoin going back to $20,000? No, definitely not. Not yet, at least. Not yet. It's probably during the collapse, not yet. But there's a big move coming for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin monthly will close the monthly Bollinger Bands, closing in on the tightest levels historically. So there's a big move imminent, guys. Is it going to be up or down? I'm going to bet down because of the indicators that I follow that's telling me downwards. But let's see what happens, right? Not funny choice. I'll prepare. But anyways, that's what face amazing is. See ya. Tonight will determine it all.